centimetres. I'm using really fine flush cutters. They're probably only maximum diameter you're supposed to cut with them is probably about 1 mil. So if I tried to cut, this is 3 mil diameter rod. So if I tried to cut this with those, I'd probably break the cutters before you cut through the metal. But they are perfect for just giving you the little notch for sawing. Saw blade. See, I had a saw blade on it. I don't know what size this is though. Let's use it. That one felt a bit blunt anyway. Pick it up before it ends up in the bottom of my foot. Yeah, that's better. I think this is a lot of the jobs I do in these live streams. This is kind of a lot of what making jewellery is. It's kind of quite repetitive processes. I wish it was all setting hero diamonds in platinum, big ones. Sadly, here in the UK, there just aren't that many customers wandering about looking for massive diamonds set in platinum. There's plenty of jewellers though that want to knock them out all day. I think, unfortunately, you're going to have to relocate to the US of A if that's all you want to do. and you're going to have some strong competition. To be honest, you have some strong competition here if that's what you try and do. It's quite. It's a very competitive market. The engagement ring. Actually, the whole thing. It's not that it's competitive is the wrong word. I would say it's an overly crowded section of the. Every part of the jewellery industry is a well-trodden path, well-trodden route to market. There's very little that. There's nothing where you will not have strong competition. I mean, even the big boys that go to the hassle of trademarking their designs and what have you. I mean, there's probably more Cartier bangles sold in Turkey than there are coming out of the actual Swiss Cartier factory. Same with Rolexes and Hermes handbags. Even De Beers now has got a problem with people in labs. They might have all the mines. They can't buy all the labs. And even that, I think people try to do that, perfect that for forever. Alchemy, they tried to make diamonds and gold in a dish, and they succeeded with the diamonds. But now there seems to be that once one person cracked it, they didn't keep that secret for long, did they? There's hundreds of them. The paradoxical thing there's a paradox with gemstones when it comes to lab grown and natural gemstones that's always existed, and that is what people want is like what people really want for some, or what they think they want, more importantly, what they think they want and have always wanted, and which cost the most, are flawless natural gemstones. So they want gemstones that look like they've come out of that were dug out of the ground, but look like they were grown in a lab. But that's what people have, bizarrely enough, always wanted. Flawless. So now they're widely available and less expensive. You wonder what's next, because you know people have never really wanted gemstones to look natural. Well, not people, like the customers have always. But I don't know whether that's marketing doing that. It must be the market, because people haven't got a clue about what. It's not like the average engagement ring shopper has got gemological qualifications, and even those of us, I've got the qualifications, and I don't know. I like the more you learn about gemology, the more you realise you really don't know. I've got letters after my name, like degree level education. There are people, you know, unless you go and sit in the classes and the things each week and learn about, unless you really, like that is something where that's like a lifetime student kind of thing. But there's always going to be someone that knows whatever, that knows more than you, put it that way, about one particular gemstone. I think that's not. I'm not knocking the qualifications I've gotten, but it's really a good starting point. The degree is the starting point, the overview. It gives you a good overview about what you're looking at. I mean, when it comes to diamonds as well, that is just experience. Decades of experience as well. But I don't think people really realise that two different diamond graders could disagree about the grade of a particular stone. Like it's not like a pass-fail kind of thing, because each one's it's not a linear thing. Each one's slightly different. Obviously, you're gonna pick the grader who's more favourable most of the time, aren't you? GIA, probably. I don't know who's the most favourable, because I haven't had one done for so long. There was a period when they were just getting ruined in the press for being very favourable. I think they might have gone the other way now. Right, there we go. There's 12 bars. So next stage, solder some rings on, clean, polished, boom, T-bar pendants. Right, see you in the next one. Toodles.